Welcome to the Binge, a no-rules zone for ideas, obsessions, and conversations that won't leave you alone. We pick apart the ordinary, hunt down the strange, and probably offend someone along the way. Good. That's part of the plan.
It's the Binge Podcast where everything's a blast. It's the Binge Podcast. Come join us fast.
Part 1. The Promises That Lied. The future has always been sold to us in bold, shiny packages. In the 1960s, futurists promised colonies on the moon, fully automated kitchens, and flying cars. The Jetsons weren't supposed to be the satire. They were instruction manuals. Fast forward 60 years and our kitchens are smart enough to tell us we're out of milk, while our planet burns, traffic jams choke cities, and we're still waiting for the flying cars. It's not just nostalgia that makes these promises bitter. It's the human pattern of overhyping possibility and under-delivering reality. The Apollo program gave us moon dust, microchips, and satellite communications, but interstellar travel? Forget it. SpaceX and Blue Origin are trying, sure, but the dream of a permanent moon base is still decades away. And meanwhile, corporations are selling the future in quarterly reports and PR campaigns. Consumer tech is littered with corpse-like promises. 3D TVs, virtual reality headsets from the 90s, Google Glass, Segways. These products weren't useless because the ideas were bad. They were useless because the execution and the timing were off. Social dynamics, infrastructure, human behavior, they're all messy and unpredictable. The dream is sterile. Reality is chaotic. Even AI is following the same pattern. We're told it'll solve everything. Healthcare, climate modeling, creative writing. Reality? Most AI tools are glorified autocomplete or predictive analytics, biased, error-prone, and sometimes horrifyingly wrong. AI can diagnose cancer, sure, but it can also perpetuate racism in algorithms or generate disinformation at scale. The future is never simple, and the people selling it sure as hell know it. The lesson? Dreams are cheap. Execution is expensive, and humans are terrible at predicting themselves. Yet, every generation falls for the same shiny pitch. And we do it because hope is addictively comforting, even when it's lying to us. Part 2. Ghost Cities and Empty Promises. Some failed futures aren't digital. They're physical, tangible, and haunting. Cities built for millions that now stand silent. Monuments to hubris, abandoned before they ever fulfilled their promise. Ordos, Inner Mongolia, is the ultimate cautionary tale. A city built for 500,000, with streets wide enough to land planes, shopping malls empty, and cranes frozen midair. The government poured billions into it, betting on speculative growth that never came. People call it the ghost city, but it's really a monument to overconfidence and the assumption that you can make humans live according to a blueprint. Other examples span the globe. Brasilia in Brazil, built in the 1950s to symbolize modernity and national unity, is gorgeous on paper, but soulless in reality. The city's wide avenues, concrete palaces, and monumental government buildings alienate residents, creating a sense of form over function. Detroit's abandoned industrial zones tell a similar story. Once the heartbeat of innovation, now a decaying monument to economic collapse, urban flight, and failed planning. Even smaller projects fail spectacularly. The Concorde, supersonic travel for the elite, crashed and burned as an economically unviable novelty. Dubai's man-made islands like the Palm Jumeirah are visually insane but environmentally disastrous, disrupting marine ecosystems and relying on labor practices that border on exploitation. These physical failures have something in common. They assume humans are predictable, obedient, and rational. Reality laughs at that. People move, markets shift, climate interferes. Failed urbanism and megaprojects are the cruel, silent proof that visionary planning often ignores the messy, unpredictable human element. And yet, the emptiness has a haunting beauty. Crumbling concrete, silent highways, empty malls, they're dystopian postcards of our collective hubris. They remind us that not all futures arrive and not all dreams survive reality. Part 3. Technology that lied to us. The 20th and 21st centuries are littered with technologies promised to change the world that mostly didn't, or at least didn't in the ways that we were promised. Take social media. Marketed as the ultimate tool for connection and empowerment, it democratized communication, but also spread misinformation, fueled harassment, and created echo chambers that polarized societies. Algorithms designed to maximize engagement instead of maximize outrage, trapping billions in cycles of addiction. The same technology that promised connection has arguably made loneliness and anxiety epidemic. AI and automation follow a similar path. Promise to liberate humans from tedious labor, they now often surveil us, enforce biased decisions, or create new forms of dependency. Self-driving cars, still experimental decades after promise, illustrate the problem perfectly. The tech is impressive, but humans and unpredictability remain obstacles. Missed variables, snow, pedestrians, ethical choices turn revolutionary tech into an ongoing liability. Energy tech shows this too. Nuclear power, once lauded as limitless, became synonymous with catastrophe. Chernobyl, Fukushima, 3 Mile Island, even renewable energy has limits. Solar panels require rare minerals and land. Wind farms impact wildlife. Hydroelectric dams can flood communities. Technology can fix problems, but humans often overestimate its power and underestimate unintended consequences. Even consumer-level tech fails spectacularly. The Segway promised urban transformation. Instead, it became a gimmick for mall cops. The Microsoft Zune, Palm Pilot, and countless other revolutionary devices vanished, leaving only lessons in timing, market misreadings, and overconfidence. Failed tech futures aren't moral failures. They're human failures amplified by technology. We overpromise, underdeliver, and then blame the tools. The dream of perfect tech collides with messy human reality, and messy reality always wins. Part 4. The future we deserve, or don't. So what does all this teach us? That humanity is doomed? That we should stop dreaming? Not exactly. Failed futures are lessons wrapped in ruin. They tell us that progress isn't linear, execution is messy, and reality doesn't give a damn about our spreadsheets, budgets, or marketing pitches. Climate tech illustrates the stakes. Solar farms, wind turbines, vertical cities, and electric cars all promise sustainability, but implementation is messy, expensive, and politically fraught. Governments, corporations, and individuals have failed repeatedly to scale these solutions fast enough. Some futures may arrive too late to matter, but even failure forces adaptation, pushes innovation, and teaches resilience. The future will always be imperfect. Ghost cities, failed AI, abandoned infrastructure, they're all part of the messy human story, but in their failure lies insight. We learn to pivot, adjust, and imagine differently. Failed futures aren't just failures, they're the raw material of survival and the unpolished diamonds of human progress. So yeah, the future's likely going to suck in some ways, maybe worse than we can imagine, but instead of whining, we can pay attention. Study the failures, learn what humans in reality will actually tolerate, build smarter, fail less spectacularly, and maybe, just maybe, the next future won't be a monument to hubris, but a blueprint for survival. Reality is a motherfucker, but at least it's honest. If you like this podcast, please like and subscribe.
You know my now. Got stories to tell, from the small to the grand, all under one spell. We talk about this, we laugh about that, from the strange to the bliss. Get ready to chat. It's the Binge Podcast, where everything's a blast. It's the Binge Podcast. Come join us fast. Right now, got stories to tell, from the small to the grand, all under one spell. We talk about this, we laugh about that, from the strange to the bliss. Get ready to chat. It's the Binge Podcast, where everything's a blast. It's the Binge Podcast. Come join us fast. Podcast, where everything's a blast. It's the Binge Podcast. Come join us fast. Tune in right now. Stories to tell, from the small to the grand, all under one spell. We talk about this, we laugh about that, from the strange to the bliss. Get ready to chat. It's the Binge Podcast, where everything's a blast. It's the Binge Podcast. Come join us fast.